Lataji, you traded in Naukri and you got 0.5%. That's awesome. If you do trades in Naukri like this, you don't have to uh, do any other Naukri. Very good. So let me add moving average. The first indicator that we discussed is 10 SMA, that is 10 simple moving average. Yes, Lataji, I'm very happy. So according to 10 SMA, what is the simple method to identify the trend in the market? If candles are above 10 SMA, it's bullish. And if candles are below 10 SMA, it's bearish. But if you want to identify the sweetest point where it's, which is the below 10 SMA, yes or no? So if something like this happens in front of your eyes, then you're lucky. So once the reference candle high is reached, you can go for 1:1. You can check this was the risk and this is the reward, right? So what was the risk here? So 106 points, the reward is 293 points. Okay, so this is regarding 10 SMA, because 10 SMA is a mathematical average. If candles are above 10 SMA, then the trend is supposed to be considered as bullish. And if you have candles below 10 SMA, then the trend is supposed to be considered as bearish. Okay, now, so if you want to see where did the actual, is that clear? Do you have any doubts regarding 10 SMA? So let me take Apollo Hospital. Is that clear? Do you have any doubts regarding 10 SMA? Okay. Let me add parabolic SAR. We are using parabolic SAR default setting. So parabolic SAR default setting. So let me take Apollo Hospital. So in Apollo Hospital today, you can just see. So what is the functionality of parabolic SAR? Parabolic SAR is a trend indicating indicator. If you see the dots available at the bottom of the candle, then what should be the trend in the market? I want everybody to reply. If you have dots at the bottom of the candles, very good, bullish. And if you have dots on top of the candle, what should be the trend? It is bearish. Very good. So how to combine these two indicators? Candles must be about 10 SMA, and also whichever candle is trying to confirm according to 10 SMA as bullish candle, for the same candle you need to have the dot at the bottom of the candle. So together it is bullish. Shruti Nallurji is saying parabolics are in 5 minutes and 15 minutes trends, it will be different. Obviously, ma'am, because I've never mentioned to use 5 minutes at any point in time. I've been focusing only on 15 minutes. So say for example, by combining 3 5 minutes candle, you will get one 15 minutes candle as an average. Yes or no, Shruti? So if you combine 3 5 minutes candle together, that will lead to the formation of a 15 minutes candle, right? So which will be the better sample space? Is that average a good value or just individual units? Any day it's average. So please trade in 15 minutes, because in 5 minutes you tend to see a lot of noise. As beginners, candle it should be very high. Okay. Behind draw today also I'll get those lines PDH and PDL. So what is the usage? What is the usage of PDH? Candle should close above resistance or above PDH or one and the same. Then only it is considered to be broken. Then you have higher probability of making money. Stages. Screen is constant. Is it moving now? So see, this is the previous day's highest point, and this is. So let's start off. Okay, so this is just mark because I thought I'll just share a few quality points, but you guys are in a hurry. So let's start off. Okay, so this is. So see, this is the previous day's highest point, and this is previous day's lowest point. So do we have first 50? Yes, we got 45 rupees very easily. Okay. Yes, we got this 45 rupees very easily. And moreover, what is more important, do you see this candle breaching the high of the topmost resistance? I want everybody to reply. No, because it's a range bound market. Yes or no? And for a buy trade, the green body of the candle should close above. It's trending, right? The previous day, in spite of cap up, it went up almost 7% return. So that's why you've got around 3% and major movement happened here, 2.3% in the first candle. So we can skip this. So I hope you guys must have traded some stock at least, which can be considered as trending stock. Please give me example and what. Shruti Nallurji, do we have any candle breaching the high of the first 15 minutes candle for me to go for a buy trade? Shruti Nallurji. So beautiful, so elegant, just like a wall. Just like a wall? Is it like a wall? Yes. So this candle, the first candle, it's candle. Yes or no? A small stop loss, but 5% return. If you take 5% leverage, 5 is a 25, 25% return on your. What is the sentiment? What is the outcome if you have? It's a default set. So I'm not changing. Amber, you want amber to check. So is it like a wall? So do we have the first candle body closing below PDL? Yes. Do we have this 10 o'clock candle breaching the low of the first 15 minutes candle? Yes. Can I keep stop loss above PDL? Yes. So can I take a trade? Do we have candle below 10 SMA? Yes. And do we have parabolic stars supporting bearish sentiment? Yes. So what was my risk? My risk was around 40 rupees. What is the reward? So let me plot Fibonacci. So what was the risk? Yes, yes, Rahulji. You're right. So do we have 945 candle closing below PDL? So you can take it here. So it's a default setting. It's a default setting. So I've not changed anything. If you want, Let me try to add indicator. So MACD. If you type MACD, you'll get this MACD. So it's a default setting. It's a default setting. So I've not changed anything. If you want, if anybody wants to take screenshot, you can take it here. It's a default setting. So now, how to identify the trend? MACD is a trend indicating indicator like 10 SMA and parabolic. Okay, so MACD is a trend indicating indicator like parabolic star. But how to identify trend? Before that, you need to understand few nuances of this indicator. Now, in this indicator, do you see the middle line or zero line which is drawn here? So this is the middle line. Okay, this is called a zero line. Okay. So others will not be, you have, yes. So the location of the bar is very important to inform you that what is the present trend in the market. If the bars are standing upright above zero, trend is bullish. And if you have bars inverted below zero, trend is here. Also there was a first observation. So let's understand the second observation. Do you see white line and red line here? See this. Yes, Anilji. So that means, the sentiment was bearish. So let me take other examples. Do we have a positive crossover here? I want everybody to confirm. Do we have white line crossing red line from bottom to top here? From this point to this point. Do we have beautiful bullish move? Kalai Selviji, white and red is MACD, white line is MACD, the red line is signal line. You can take a screenshot. White is MACD line, red is signal line. Whenever MACD line is crossing red line, that is signal line, from bottom to top, then it's bullish. Sir, and then remembering all this, just know what is required to make money. Combine these two together. Don't you think you have beautiful confirmation here? The bars are saying negative, at the same time you have negative crossover. So you will aim for only the trend in the market. So we have both the confirmations here. Don't you think it is also helping you to stay back in trade for long? So after getting confirmation, till there is a negative cross or the bars shifting from positive to negative zone, don't you think you can stay back in trade to capture more profit? So can I consider this as the reference candle which closed above 10 SMA for the very first time? Yes. So high of the reference. So candle closed above PDH. PDH high was also breached. Because in the market we tend to make mistakes. So let me plot Fibonacci. Please tell me once I plot Fibonacci. So do we have 945 candle closing below PDL? So it is closing below PDL, but first candle low is not breached and parabolics are still at the bottom of the candle, so it's not bearish. The next candle, parabolics are shifted from bottom to top. So parabolics are confirmed bearish sentiment. close below PDL, the low of the first confirmation is must. And is it, do we have moving averages in positive crossover? Yes. And do we have beautiful confirmation of parabolic SAR so that you can take trades? Yes, yes, yes. So which was that KPI green? Yes. So KPI green. So we got an entry at 9:45. Look at the MACD. Look at the vertical line which I have placed on 9:45. Do we have very good entry? Do we have the confirmation of 10 SMA, parabolic SAR, Fibonacci, and MACD? In MACD, we need two confirmations: a positive crossover amongst moving averages and bars above zero. That's all. Can I expect you guys to inculcate MACD from tomorrow for your observation? So here, candle close below PDL, and the perfect entry was 12:30. Look at this fall. The fall was such a beautiful, and see how beautiful. 6390. 6390. So if I keep 10 points target, what should be my target? 6400. So 6400. But our target is, so when this value becomes 64, if it goes below, candle green, okay. So don't you think after hefty meal, 6423 new high? So don't you think a battery is on low and is up? Thank you so much. So we shall catch up tomorrow.